Let's make a circle in the dining room where you just a space that you have just wait that you can gather people, collect people, and when just one single place that it. That only the room that can fit it. See, sky. Once upon a time, before Turkish people were not converted into the Islam, they used to believe in just God, just called Gök Tangri, which means that it Tangri, when you look at origin, just a word related with skies. As below, so above, which means that as sometimes you can find the core information or just the sources or just the beliefs, origins, or just a mixed up like some origins, when you check the Zohar, the first, and the Torah, they say the first book actually just a book, but they think that just like today's book, actually it's not. It's just curved onto a rock, a piece of rock. It was interesting that the first patterns are just Abraham's philosophy, and actually, I just think that Abraham was a very well-known and just high attitude pope in his age, while he was continuing his life as a part of the Sumerian civilization. We should define their name, we should tell them names. Sorry, Babylon, Syrian. We should. If we don't, we just don't think about the giving words, Just check some meanings. Something happened just between the terms, And after that, something happened. You heard to go back to the first temple on earth. If you check that area, you can find some similar ones. And actually, I think they're just the ritual grounds, both a mixture with a design in terms of understanding, just hunting and just hunting people too. They were hunting people in that age. No one tells, because no one just questioning the ethical. So someone's taking something from that. Who is it? Okay, go. Actually, one thing I want to tell you that and also naked person like me now, just looking at the skies, and someone's past away the door, He could see me, or he is able to see me. Maybe he was hiding in the trees and he was spying in the sea. Who knows? I don't like it. The sleepy voice, just the back, and see the face. Maybe I can sense it as familiar. Wait. Let me tell you, just the things around here are just a way of similar to the just above when you check out the skies. So, do you remember that I was talking about someone who was hiding just into the bushes? And when I started to record a video about the skies and the gods and related terms, just starting from here, just reaching the oldest the times that the parrot has ever seen, as say the world might have been just in years, 50 million, billions, blah 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 years old, just many zeros, which means a very, very old. So which means that it can still have just what evolution, yeah. But people think that evolution like just in comparison between the apes and the human beings. It's not true. Just think about it. Some things or the beings or just animals, including people, animal earth people. They put you on the ground, and then after a time, just checking the ground's objections are just, you are giving a shape to your body under the effects of the environmental stuff including just the nature, geographical shapes, the volcanoes, the drinking water, just the race, the highest race or the lowest race of the oxygen that I breath. It's including many just terms that it changes depending that terms. Okay, the second time motorcycle is coming. Come here. I'll see you. Yes, while I was talking, I told you something happened strange here. When that boy with slippery carrying a bag, like walking in a just beach, when he was just appeared from the bushes, just a mixture of the trees, that he started to walk to my building, and just he left the door and he just started to follow his footsteps on the ground where the cars and automobiles can drive. And because he was not walking on that path, he was walking with what path? Yes, patikan in Turkish we say. So when he just passed the door, he started to follow the way from the left side, not the right one. Actually, so I started to check what happened. So after a couple of steps that he took, then suddenly I heard motorcycles high sound started to run away. I think he gave something to the motorcycle. Then it was strange, so strange. See that close and they will support. See that once. Count them. Today the lottery day. Maybe the recording will be very famous. Why not? Because just in a couple of days I used to be a materialistic person. I just give birth to, science and everything. But just because of some things, we call them occult and mystical, though as related to my cousins and including the other family's members, just the first one and just the furthest ones, I started to change while I was smoking, while I was drinking too high. That changed me. Yeah, something happened, reacted. So I started to connect, or just started to have some objections or relations or just some senses related with the three letter beings they call devil or evil. I just some opinions that, yeah, I'm gonna show you. And practical lessons like something as just because I just some of the last days. Let me tell you in English, how can I explain, if I can make the correct translation. That lottery may be mine, but when it is going to be announced, why not just believe in? Focus on, optimize, rearrange, reorganize, define a borderline, see how bright you can shine, enlarge your horizon, be your own weapon, visualize your variations, harmonize your vibrations, expansion, regeneration, energy, fluctuation, travel in time and space, meet your wonder to face, and the truth will take its place. Fill your world with energy, hey, harmony and synergy, yeah. Explore formatted thoughts, change references, explore differences, can be this, can be that, even can be both, heal the heat on the ground, have the sinners on and on, to the dispatch the universe that collapse in your field world in energy. Solemnly I rise with the pain, with the days of my life. Yeah, that's Wolf voice. Here I say to the ignorant people of the country. I just think that just the announcements of the all branches of the backgrounds, the towers they built, they have same function like with the pyramids. Before the pyramids, there were stimulus. Let me show you some. Like here, that one like this. He that do you see that hill? Yes, possibly just Phrygian empires, the kingdoms, like the Midas. He has what? Donkey ears, donkey ears, donkey ears. The story was about that. It just the story was about the the happenings between the Midas and just Babel. There was only one person who was aware of that Midas has big ears like donkey has. So just because due to the beast's barber, they kept that secret. Because if he would like to just keep that out to say that secret, he might be killed by the authorities. So that thing, that secret, started to just enlarge. So one day he wanted to confess it because it was becoming too high. Burden. You know the meaning of that word? Yes, it becomes. So he can't fill it up. So one day he went through somewhere between these lands. It's very close to the west side. I mean that side. That trees. Yeah, after that, because you can see the Phrygian fields. You can see Gordian. After that, you can see Pessinus. Have you ever heard about the Pessinus? You should heard about the Pessinus because you use just some names. The female side are the male personalities quality, very high volume and energetic and flexible. It was there. She was living there. Her city was just worshipped by the whole priests, the real ones, the core ones, the first ones, the originals ones. Made a circle and they just worshipped her. She was Kibele. And just because there was a rock and there was just a group of people, they took it and they just brought it to the Arabian place to the now where Kaaba you can see. So the youth they say Kaaba. It's actually Qibla. I just found a way to worship. Isn't it strange? Go read the books about Halicarnassus. Okay? The reality they don't want to hear. Yes, there is a fear, there is something mystical when you believe in. You can have the energy to return back. Just some else is like time out and just moves. Mine is what, of course, you say. The Satan's other's name. The Satan's second name, the nickname. Shamilin says, in Arabic I found it. That means that one person who has one eye blind and that was cursed. That was just what? A rewarded thing. The sign of evil. Yes? It's in accordance of like people, we just people who listen to metal music. Today's they listen Behemoth and just some blah blah stuff. The first fucking albums. Cradle of Filth, Behemoth, Dark Throne, Rotting Christ. Ebonsai first male from Turkey. Also one band Erzabeth that I was making the managing note. Eden Decay production. And also what about? The first one was Sarcophagus and there were some possible projects that inform and blah blah stuff. So I don't want to go and just talk about that term underground scene. Okay, see you guys. You will see the numbers at that lottery came out. I will what it will be proved by my announcement right now. You hear me? I see it. I saw the numbers that will come out before it was happened. That which means that I am prophet. It's prophetic. I can just get in. I can join in. Just because of the angels and the demons were just they had the same forces and make equality between them like Jungian. They just open the door for me. They don't say why you're going there. They just glimpse. They look at me because I'm different than just fucking people. I don't call myself just the sons of the. They look just live for the first sex and having the babies and boys and girls and after that they die. They just think about they get happy just for one thing, just car, machine, and they make it happy. That's it, materialistic way. Where is God? God can be discussed if you have an open heart. What Jesus really mean by that mind? This is the sign of the evil. Everywhere we're just covered by this color of the cats. Because one cat appeared while I was walking through here. You see that region? I never forget this scenery that happened that day. I was just coming from that way, from about below, and just while I was walking, I suddenly realized that there was something hidden in the bushes, or just there are some things that just in the rural area, because there was a wall that you can't enter to go. I saw the most beautiful black cat ever that was settled down there, just like a statue, and just focused on to my existence, not like a cat, because the appearance, the way that he looks, just the surroundings was showing that he was have some kind of wisdom. What I mean, let me tell you about the jinnsarry letters. Just listen, keep it a secret, but it should be checked in the third form, because this is very sacred. That can't be here by all humanity. This can be just captured by the people who are interested in. I can tell them who are they in this life. Jinn, yeah. I will tell you just the names that human being that they give, and I will prove it. What? With the signs of the colors cat. Just think about two families. One was before, who has now a black cat, and they have a member who has a name, three-letter male's name, which means that jinn, G-A-N. I will call it in Turkish. So go past through. Just think about the new coming family that settled down in the house where the previous one was used to live before. What I mean now, think about the apartment where my parents live. This is my private place. So they're flat on third flat, and before that they have lovely neighbors. Actually, their family went through many conflicts and blah blah stuff, but they have daughter and son, and their son's name was blah blah, which mean that jinn. So after that time, a new family just appeared and started to live in the house. What happened? Tell me that. Did you remember the three-letter jinn's name that was mentioned? Also can be used to give unto human beings, babies, males or males, it doesn't matter. Yes, we remember. I can say it in Turkish. I know how to spell it. No. Just because they don't want it to spoil. They don't want it to be known to everybody who don't deserve it. Something should be happening in your existence. Something, the third eye should be open. Yes. Yeah. If someone will be rewarded, it should be a real person, not just a special one. Go and through the new person. Think about the lady. We were talking about the three-letter jinn's name. It was male. And think about the female one. Add 2 letters extra, which means that the name will be just in total 5 letters. The first letter are the same, the first one. So we just know that the name, it was male's name. So put A and N extra. A N. Cananı. Bütün ağzını silah gitmesin benim. So, and the Turkic Istanbul, just that once who lived in Egypt, while he was living there, he got just caught by some jinn tribes, and they just put their names in the signs of that. So these countries, souls, they are just a mixture. They just take their places, and they just also means that, R is mine, letter so is just ancestry. Mine is Turkish, so go on. Yeah. They were the babies are just how mixture of both parents they have. No? Something happened. You remember the first family? No? He has 3-letter Jin. Sami Jin, human being. Why? Yes. The color of the cat they have is black totally. So go to Jana. Something happened. A cat was died just because of the color of it. It's like angelic white. What happened? What happened? Let me tell you. That cat was appeared years ago at the doors of John, and because when he was John, he brought some cheese. Now they have another cat. I call him Bilge Cat, Wise Cat. Just he has some blah blah stuff. So I just figured out. So find out the jinns. They have the shapes of the Turks.